10, but his breath stinks.
And I can't fix that?
You try. I thought you were gonna go.
I have no words. No words. He's a 10, but he only likes to role play Star Wars.
There's a name that echoes through the corridors of pop culture, continually lighting up social media feeds and dominating the headlines. Selena Gomez. Whether it's her chart-topping music, her heartfelt acting, or her candid openness about life's toughest battles, Selena has become more than just a celebrity. She's a voice, a role model, and, for millions, a source of inspiration. But now, a wave of shock has swept through her fandom and beyond. The news is not just trending, it's truly devastating. What exactly happened, and why are fans around the globe in an uproar? Keep reading, because this story is about far more than a headline. It's about resilience, heartbreak, and the power of a community. It all started with a single post. On a seemingly ordinary evening, Selena Gomez took to her social media to share a message that nobody expected. Her message was direct, heartfelt, and laced with an honesty that has become her trademark. In a world where celebrities often filter out the bad and only share the carefully curated good, Selena's words stood out, raw, vulnerable, and heartbreaking. She wrote about facing a setback that, for her, felt insurmountable. The specifics were not immediately clear, but the tone was unmistakable. Fans scrolled through her words in disbelief, reading and rereading to ensure they hadn't misunderstood. Was this really happening? Was Selena, the woman who had already endured so much, facing yet another storm? Within minutes, her post was everywhere. Screenshots spread like wildfire. Comments poured in shock, support, disbelief, and tears. Some fans even admitted they couldn't finish reading the post without their hands trembling. The internet erupted with speculation. Was it her health? Another battle with lupus? Was it something in her personal life? Or perhaps a professional setback? People remember her candid discussions about her struggle with autoimmune disease, her kidney transplant, and her mental health journey. Every theory, every rumor, was dissected by fans desperate for answers. Then the details emerged. Selena was stepping back from the spotlight, indefinitely. The reason? Her health, both physical and mental, had reached a breaking point. She explained how the pressures of fame, the demands of her career, and the endless scrutiny of her every move had taken their toll. It wasn't just about being tired. It was about survival. She spoke of sleepless nights, panic attacks, and the relentless, aching sense that she could not keep up the pace. For someone who has always tried to be open, this was a huge step. Admitting vulnerability, especially in a world that expects perfection, is an act of courage. But for Selena, it was also a necessity. She needed to heal, and she needed space to do so. The reaction from fans was instantaneous and overwhelming. Social media platforms were flooded with hashtags, tributes, and messages of love and support. But there was also pain, so much pain. For many, Selena is more than a singer or an actress. She's a survivor, a symbol of hope for those who have battled illness, heartbreak, or feeling like they don't belong. Fans shared their own stories, recounting how Selena's music had helped them through dark times, how her honesty about her struggles with anxiety and depression had given them the courage to seek help. Some fans even posted videos, tears streaming down their faces, expressing their support and pleading for her not to give up. Why did this news hit so hard? The answer lies in Selena's unique relationship with her fans. Unlike many celebrities who maintain a strict boundary between their public and private lives, Selena has always let her fans in. She shared not just her triumphs, but her scars, both literal and metaphorical. When she revealed her lupus diagnosis, she didn't just make a statement. She invited her fans to walk that journey with her. When she underwent a kidney transplant, she didn't hide in shame or embarrassment. Instead, she used her experience to raise awareness and inspire others. Selena's openness created a sense of intimacy. Fans felt as if they knew her not just as an artist, but as a person. So when she announced she was stepping away, it didn't just feel like a celebrity making a career move. It felt like a friend saying goodbye. It wasn't just fans who were shaken by Selena's announcement. Fellow artists, actors, and public figures voiced their support. Some expressed shock that someone as strong as Selena could be brought so low by the pressures of fame. Others admitted they understood all too well. Industry insiders began speaking out about the toxic realities of stardom, the relentless pace, the lack of privacy, the constant judgment. Some even used Selena's story as a rallying cry for change, calling for better mental health support and more humane working conditions for artists. Selena Gomez's journey in the entertainment industry is nothing short of extraordinary and exhausting. From her early days on Barney and Friends to her Disney Channel stardom in Wizards of Waverly Place, she was thrust into the spotlight at a young age. Fame brought opportunity, but it also brought pressure. Her transition to music was a success, but it came with new challenges. Grueling tours, endless interviews, and public scrutiny over every aspect of her life. Add to that her high-profile relationships, her health battles, and the unforgiving judgment of social media. And the burden becomes clear. Selena has spoken before about needing to take breaks for her mental health. Each time, she's come back stronger, but the price has been high. This time, though, the pain in her words felt different. It felt final. Selena's announcement left many questions unanswered. How long will she be gone? Will she return to music, acting, or producing? Or will she choose a life away from the spotlight for good? For now, she's asking for privacy and understanding. She wants her fans to know that this isn't goodbye, but a necessary pause. She's not abandoning her dreams or her supporters. She's choosing to put her health first. Fans, in turn, are rallying behind her. They've started online campaigns to send her messages, digital art, and even letters of encouragement. Some have organized fundraisers for lupus research in her honor, determined to turn their heartbreak into positive action. Selena Gomez's story is a reminder of a sobering reality. Fame does not protect against pain. In fact, it can magnify it. Celebrities are often idolized, but they are also human, capable of breaking under pressure, vulnerable to illness, and in need of compassion. Selena's decision to step back is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It takes tremendous courage to admit you need help, especially on a public stage. In doing so, she's once again become a role model, not for being perfect, but for being real. As the world processes this devastating news, there is hope that Selena's honesty will inspire others, fans and celebrities alike, to prioritize their well-being. Maybe her story will spark change in an industry that too often demands too much, too quickly. Selena ended her announcement with a message to her fans: gratitude. She thanked them for their love, their loyalty, and their understanding. She promised to keep fighting, not just for herself, but for everyone who looks up to her. So, if you're one of the millions feeling the weight of this news, remember, this isn't the end of Selena's story. It's a new chapter, one that may be quieter, but still full of hope, as the world waits for Selena Gomez to heal and, hopefully, return, her legacy endure.